Hi there, what's going on everybody? It's JB here with another episode. We play Aston Villa, but as you can see, Aston Villa in our latest episode looking to bounce back from a disappointing defeat at the Burnley Stadium against Real Madrid in the Champions League. Meanwhile, we've got we're cooking up a deal for Huddersfield for Naki Wells, and they're offering 2.9. We tried countering, and then in the end we ended up agreeing to pay it. So we did, so we're getting nearly 3 million quid in the January window, so that will give us some money to spend. But as for the Premier League, we play 3, play 4, won 3 and 1, drawn 1. We take on a newly promoted Aston Villa side, who have struggled at the moment to get into the play of the King, but you never know. So let's just get over to the turf and see what happens as we take on Aston Villa. Well, I'm certain Burnley, after their defeat last week, will look to try and learn some lessons. They've only conceded 1 goal incidentally in the Premier League this season, which is quite an achievement. That was against Manchester United in the last league game at Old Trafford. Burnley know they need to bounce back strong after a disappointing defeat against Real Madrid, where they battled bravely but learned some very valuable lessons. Heaton in goal, Trippier, Shawcross, me and Ward the back four. No Charlie Taylor still for injury. Gray Court, Defoe and Shaw get the vote in the midfield. Ings and Welbeck, get the nod up front. And the likes of Dembele, Boyan and Hughes have to wait. And Tom Davis amongst the substitutes. Now then, Aston Villa back in the big time after 2 seasons away. Struggling a little bit at the bottom end of the table. They line up, of course, with Galini in goal for them. And then a back four of El Mohammadi, Richards, Moore and Taylor. Neil Taylor, that is, former Swansea player. Then a 3 in midfield of Lansbury, Jelinek and Whelan. And then Depor, Hogan and former Burnley player Scott Arfield up front. And Ross McCormack is amongst many of the substitutes, as you can see there on the bench. Terrific game after afternoon's football, although the weather is quite inclement, and the referee from Leicestershire is Kevin Friend. Well, Burnley will hope to try and do much better. They played really gallantly, but had to learn some harsh lessons in Madrid in midweek. But here's Schürrle. 7 minutes gone here. Little chip back. Well back on the volley. Tremendous goal for Burnley. Danny Welbeck with a superb controlled volley. Schürrle with a run. There's the cross, and Welbeck smashes it there on the volley. That's a super finish. And Burnley go in front. John Stutty's obviously delighted. Welbeck grabs his 2nd goal of the season, and Burnley are in front. Ings. Welbeck, good ball, Welbeck! Oh, it should have been 2. But this is good football from Burnley. Right on the front foot. And almost smashing in goal number 2. It's a smashing move really from Burnley. Here's Trippier. 41 minutes of the match gone. And Trippier might go all the way. Trippier with a great run. And in the end, the shot lacked any conviction at all. It goes rocketing into the cricket field stand behind the goal. As it turned out, a terrific effort. Well, a great run, I have to say, from Trippier, who just ran on, and in the end just hit the shot a little bit too high. Good header one though from the kick. Jelinek in to win it for Aston Villa. Now Arfield. Whelan. Lansbury. Hogan. Scott Hogan is through. Good save, Tom Heaton. And Ward gets back virtually on the line to get it away. 300 minutes. That was real danger there for Burnley. Now Ings, Damari Gray making a fantastic run, but he can't get there. And there goes the whistle to end the first half. Not been the greatest of halves in the rain, but Burnley are in front, and that's what matters. Danny Welbeck with the goal in the 8th minute, and Burnley have themselves a vital lead. Half time then at Turf Moor. Burnley 1, Aston Villa 0. So up we go again in the second half. Burnley attacking the goal to our left in the claret and blue, as Defoe gets that inside to Danny Ings. Ings tries the shot, and that's a great save. And Villa turning away. Here's Lansbury. We've had an hour here at Turf 4 still. Villa looking for the equaliser. Here's Lansbury! Oh, he scored! Henry Lansbury! And Villa have drawn level. And Lansbury skips away with glee. Whelan doing the damage here with his through ball. And then the finish from Lansbury was expertly done. And Burnley have been paid back. And really now, their backs well and truly up against the wall. 3 goals in a week conceded for Tom Heaton. But it's great news for Lansbury. 1-1 for the newly promoted side. They're back in it. Gray off. And will be on. It's the substitution for Burnley. And they got Fulham next in the Carabao Cup. Here's Welbeck. Danny Welbeck, good tackle. Or is it? It's a penalty. Well, I thought the defender got the ball. He must have got the man first because it's a penalty to Burnley. We're into the 77th minute and a red card. A red card's been given to Jaranek. And Burnley really now give themselves an opportunity. Well, he got the ball. It has to be said. I think the Pirates are a little bit lucky to get that decision. But what a moment this is. And there's a little bit of a confrontation going on. Danny Ings wants the penalty. He's going to take the penalty. Ings with a penalty. Oh, he saved it! I don't believe it! The goalkeeper saved from Danny Ings. 10 minutes to play and Villa having to buy 10 men and having survived, the goalkeeper making a penalty save to keep them in it. And now they're going to try and win it themselves. And here's Hogan. They might nick it here. Hogan's shot. Oh, it needed to be on target. And it might have been 2-1. Meanwhile, Richards comes off and Elphick comes on. Tom Davies has also come on for Burnley as well. Well, what a finish this is going to be. Defoe, in fact, is going to be the man coming on. And indeed, Tom Davies is the man replacing him. As Burnley now look to try and get over that penalty miss. Scott Arfield coming off for former Burnley man. And Albert Adoma coming on for Villa. And the 10 men themselves looking for a breakthrough here. Schürrle coming off. And Hughes coming on. He's going to get at least a minute or two to see if he can affect the outcome of this game in the closing moments. And it's going to need a goal of. It's going to need opportunism now as we go deep into time added on. 1 minute of brilliance could win the game. Here's Ings. Davies making a great run. Davies through the middle. It's Tom Davies. Oh, he's in the box. Welbeck. Oh, he's wide. Can you believe that? That is the miss of the season. Tom Davies did everything right and was unlucky to hit the post. And then Danny Welbeck, goal, gaping, yawning, empty, puts the shot wide. And now goes the last chance, and there goes the whistle to end the game. Oh, Burnley will feel so disappointed. The fans are frustrated. They've dropped more points here. Well, that 100% record is a thing of the past. They still have an unbeaten record, but my jingos, they should have had all 3 points at the end when Davies' shot rebounded off the post. Welbeck fired wide. Welbeck put them in front early on, and then in the second half, the equaliser came from Lansbury. 1-1 the final score. So a day of frustration really for Burnley as we dropped 2 points. Really disappointing, really. Had the lead in the grass, and Danny Welbeck, well, that's got to be missing the season, hasn't it? I cannot believe we've missed that. Tom Davies did everything right. Hit the inside of the post and it just bounced out, and it bounced so nicely for Welbeck. He just had to hit the target and he just couldn't, and in the end that was a real frustration really for us. We should have won the points, but Villa get away with a point. They go to 10th, we stay second, 2 points behind Manchester City in the Premier League table. But as we know, it's early days yet and anything can still happen. And that brings us to the end of this episode. Join us for the next one where we're playing Fulham away at home in the League Cup, and hopefully we can get a much needed victory. Haven't won in our last 3 games, so It's important now we get back on the winning trail against Fulham. Won't be easy against Championship opposition, but we're at Turf Moor and we've got every chance. Until then, from me, JB, take care, and we'll see you very soon. Until the next episode. Ta-ra for a bit. Bye.